Hey, Apollo Baptist Church. Pastor Gary here at the Apollo Underground blog. So here we are again. I know you probably have seen by now my announcement yesterday to postpone our reopening, which was supposed to be scheduled for this Sunday, July 5th. Well, this is why we did it. Want to answer some questions um, about just why we're doing it this way. Some are already are asking, just uh, why are we doing this? The executive order didn't say churches. It doesn't apply to us. Here's the thing: um, an executive order can't single out churches. So the governor could not, just according to our Constitution, he can't just say, okay, churches don't meet. He can't do that. We have a constitutionally protected right to meet. So he can't really do that. But, and nor would it really be ethical for him to just single out churches and say, churches don't meet. Um, that would not be very ethical. And for us, I mean, as Christians, if the government singles us out, well, that's not really, it's not really godly. But at the same time, if the government gives a general rule to everyone and says mass gatherings of over 50 stop meeting, then we got to take that seriously. Now, of course, they're saying, well, unless you um, take appropriate measures for physical distancing, which we've done, but at the same time, he basically went right at bars. It said bars and pools and gyms, and you just go down the list of things that he's said not to meet, and it doesn't even say unless you do physical distancing. It just says everybody, no, you can't meet. Even if you do that, you can't meet. So we just feel like it's the best thing to do to delay our reopening. I'm not saying every church is wrong to do it differently than us. I mean, we're going to see churches do it differently than us. But the reason we held off is because we needed to be sure the state was not going to go back to what they were before, and they have. So we're going to need to wait. And I don't have a return date. I don't have that yet. Um, it may be indefinite. Now, remember that our groups are still very much alive, our small groups, so you need to get in the small group. The difference, though, is we still are going to be doing our service live now and not pre-recorded. So we will record the service live as a skeleton crew of pastors, music team, tech team, maybe some security people there. But we will not have anyone else in person there. So you will be watching the service live on Sunday from our website, and then meeting with your group later on, whenever that time that you've decided to meet will be. So again, this could change. In a little bit, we could say, okay, we're ready, and then you guys can come. But we just have the vast majority of our church is high risk, and so we got to take this. We just got to take this seriously. So we are moving it back. But I was just reading in my quiet time the last few days, and it's the sermon this Sunday is going to be from Psalm 126, which is those who go out weeping will come back with shouts of joy. I've talked about that with my mom. If you haven't seen that episode yet, go back and watch it. But that's a great and is very applicable to us, because right now we're just like, oh, really, this again, really. And we are grieving not being able to meet together. But remember, there is no grief or situation or just bad circumstance that God cannot redeem for good. I'm telling you, eventually the Lord will bring us back with shouts of joy. He will do it. Just got to wait for the right time. Remember, I love you, and I can't wait to be back in service with you. Have a great time in your small group this week.